Hello everybody, welcome back to another Art Deco Italian Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS Andrea Doria interior tutorial part 16, I believe. So we will be doing the basically just the rest of the tank top, I hope. Um, so get the propeller shafts, shaft blocks and the aft peak tank. So it's pretty simple. So I'll kind of I guess we'll just get started here. Before I do start, actually, wait, did I? Hey, okay. Well, actually, never mind. It's gonna say something, but I decided not to. Um, uh, anyway, we did the engine room last, part 15, so we'll be moving on now. So down here, at this compartment behind the engine room, we'll actually start by bringing our propeller shafts through. So, I should have marked them on the wall. I thought I had, but I guess they got covered up. Just bring your propeller shafts through this. Once you have your propeller shafts lined up, you can just I think these should be actually be outward a block. You just check that. Uh, Where are these shafts? Yeah, it should be a block outward because these propeller shafts were angled outward, just like I think every ships were actually angled outward. Just like this. And in doing so, this will actually line up the. It gave me a bit more space in the engine room to work with, a bit more properly sized, a bit more properly close together. But basically just drag these all the way along, all the way through the bulkheads, just straight across. And it should line up with the propeller shafts that Rich made from the tutorials. And oh yeah, also with the tutorials, I've been informed that Richlarrousse has made his Andrea Doria tutorial exterior tutorials private. Now obviously this does concern me because, I'm doing an Andrea Doria interior tutorial series. So I've asked Rich about that, and I've got no response, but I guess I'll just have to see what happens. So I personally can't really do anything about that. It's all just kind of a decision up to him, and I guess we'll see where it leads. Hopefully he does put them back to public, but if not, then actually not sure what I'll do. I'm still gonna continue with the tutorials, yes, but you know, there's that. So anyway, we have our propeller shafts brought through. Next, we're just going to basically line the walls up here to the deck layout there. Pretty simple. There we go. And then on the other side, I'll just copy from the paste actually. Which means we get the oil tanks first. So for the oil tanks, basically you go to like the bigger, wider end, so the front end, and basically go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block here and it'll just make a straight line all the way across the floor and bring this up to 3 blocks tall. Well, higher. I guess a total of 4, but this is what polished, tough. Yeah. So 4 tall, including the bottom part there. I'm just gonna check to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, it appears I actually missed a block. Let's see, got the ribs in here. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was doing this right. So, actually bring this wall up to the oil tank, just one more block. There we go. And then we'll actually bring the planks out to the side of this wall, because that's where the deck will sit. And then Just basically replace these planks with the polished stuff and bring it up to this deck here. And there we go. So now for the other wall of the oil tank, we just use the yellow terracotta, make a line across here, and then with the smooth quartz, we'll just bring it up 2 blocks. Because this is a 3-block high ceiling here. So do that, then your deck will sit on top of that. Before we put on the deck, obviously we need to make a few more changes. So we get our wall pieces. If I can actually search for them, that'd be nice. And we just bring them up around the sides like this. Again, just make sure you do it leave them a block lower, just so you can put in the ceiling properly. There you go, should have something like that. With our stairs and slabs again, we'll just go ahead and make the ceiling part here. On the proper height would actually be useful if we did it on the right Y level, which is this one. There we go. So there's the roof put in. See, it all lines up nicely. Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Did I have the ribs on the other side? I didn't. Okay, so that's fine. That is an oil tank done, or ballast tank, whatever it is. It might be freshwater actually. So obviously, you're gonna do that on the other side. So let's see, we'll just go copy from here to here, now down to here. I just do copy, flip right, and paste. All right, and then for the center line here, on the keel, bring this wall up to, what is it, 4 blocks tall? So just add 3 more blocks of the polished stuff. There we go. And then on top of all of these stair pieces, you'll just put 2 layers of this polished off wall. So that'll be fun. Let's see, can't stack that. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Got a bit of lag there, whatever. Yeah, and then just add your ceiling design on that. There we go. I just fill this in. This is what? 13. There we go. Then we can go ahead and copy, flip, and paste all this to the other side. Yay, and we'll fill in the deck. Which, it should actually be red. Probably. So just do set red terracotta. Hooray! I probably should have marked out where the pillars go now, because I don't. I don't remember them. Back to the prototype, I guess. I do also need to see where the actual shaft mounts are. Thrust blocks. That's what they're called. Thrust blocks. Boom. And that's where we'll put pillars and thrust blocks. So, on the center line here, find your center line. We'll start by going to leave a 8-block gap from the walls on the 9th block. Just add a yellow terracotta, and then grab a smooth quartz and go to up like that. And then leave a 7-block gap, and on the 8th, do it again. And then on the, so leave another 7-block gap, and on the 8th, do it again. That's our center pillars. Yay. And now on either side of those, we leave a 6-block gap, and on the 7th, we'll do the same. So here's the same there, same there, same there, and same there. Yay. Alright, so then for the shaft blocks themselves, let's see here. How should I start? Alright, so I guess we'll get our materials first. That's probably what's most important. I don't fully remember how these look. Oh, it's really simple. Huh. Just a tough and tough wall. So, we'll go from front to back, I guess. So, from the front of the shaft, we'll go to the 7th block back, and here just replace the block of the shaft with a polished off block, and then bring it down a block, and then surround that bottom block with the polished off wall. So make a shaft block, and then leave a 4-block space, and on the 5th do it again, and then leave a 8-block space, and on the 9th do it again. Then leave a 5-block space, and on the 6th do it again. You should have 2 blocks of space afterwards. So do that over here. Yay. Alright, and then for the ceiling itself, gotta figure out where these beams run. Okay, it's easy to figure out. So yeah, basically just run beams from here all the way along the top blocks of these pillars. Not from the sides, just from the front and back. That I might clarify that. Yay. Yeah, and then you can basically just use your stair slab pattern design. Forget, do we start with a stair or slab? Start with a stair, okay. So get smooth quartz stair, and that should be a smooth quartz slab, okay. So actually we can probably do this a long ways. There we go, and then we can stack this how many times? 13. Oh, and then I guess you have one more to do after that. Just stair. There we go. Now we can fill in the ceiling. Yay. And that's that bit done. Unless you want to add lights, of course. Although I think I'm gonna actually just pass on the lights, because you know these are literally just propeller shaft blocks, just shaft blocks. There's literally nothing special about them. So I just kind of left lights out, I guess. I know I'm lazy, but there's that compartment done. So move on to the next one now, and it's really just the same processes. So from the edge of this wall here, go to the third block in, and then drag our oil tank back until it just meets up with the rest of the hull here, to the point where you just, you know, double stack everything like this. There we go. Look at that. Blends right in with the hull. So bring this wall up to this high again. You go like that. And then bring the center wall up. Let's see, this is what, up by 3. And this one we actually need to make a block higher because of the deck. Then put the white or yellow stripe on top of that. And to add, and if we added the yellow stripe on this back wall here, you're gonna want to do that. Alright, and then I guess we'll just fill in these planks here with the polished stuff. Then we can build these walls up even further. Cover up the gap. There we go. Propeller shaft blends in nicely. Yeah, and just add the wall pieces on the frames here. intro. I usually have something to yap about, but not this time. I mean, I have things I could talk about, it's just stuff that I am better off not sharing here. For reasons. $12. Okay. That's past 12. I'll just fill in this bit here with the polish stuff that I kind of missed. Alright, and then the rest of these are basically just shortened. Let's see. Fill in that. And also, in the oil tanks, you can finish just bringing up your interior stuff. You can just finish up the oil tanks. And put the wall in there too. Honestly, I usually have something to yap about or say, but I've just got nothing right now. Apologies for that. Kind of announced everything, really. So, there we go. Finish up that oil tank, and then so we go ahead and copy all this. I'm not even raging at the blocks anymore. I'm just tired. I'd usually just start yelling at the blocks like, behave yourself. I'm just tired today, really tired. Don't exactly know why, just kinda am. Alright, stairs and slabs. Very fun thing to do. Especially when you have to do it over and over again. I just saw something that boosted my energy a little bit. I'm starting to fall asleep again. I don't want to be like Zach and fall asleep on video. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can do, let's see, stack by 1 there. Might as well just do like stair, slab, stairs. This can be stacked, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more times? There we go. Yay. Okay, so there's one side done. Okay, wait, never mind. Never mind. I thought I did something wrong, but never mind. It's just me being slightly stupid. Alright, go ahead and copy, flip, and paste all that. Yay, and then I'll fill in the deck. Yay. Alright, and then we need to get the stuff. Where's the stuff? Is this the room? I think this is the room. Yeah, the propeller shafts. It's mostly symmetrical, I think. So just get from like there to there to start. Copy from that wall. Paste it over here. Find the center line here. And do remember to set your back wall to the yellow terracotta. And don't forget to do that. And paste. Okay, now I got all that marked out. I can see what I'm doing now. Alright, so we'll find the center line to start after you put your wall colors in. To find the center line, go from the front, and on the, so leave an 8 block gap, and on the 9th, add your pillar there, just a normal pillar, and then leave a 12 block gap, and on the 13th, add a center block there, and then on one side, go out by 3, and then back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bring it inward by 3. On the other side, you put a door here first, and then out 2, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in 3. This is just a little space for the cargo hatch, I believe. So bring this up through the deck. Some sort of cargo chute, at least. So, or maybe it wasn't. I'll have to check. Let me check that again. Okay, never mind. It wasn't. Oh yeah, that was like another oil tank thing, I think. If you're wondering why it has a door, well, just remember that in the generator room, there are also oil tanks with doors. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and set the flooring to polished tough. I'll change this flooring in here. Is this a stair? Just use stair, slab, stair, slab, and stair. Add your center line. Make these blocks around it also gray. And then basically just do the same thing for the roof. Just use gray. Alright, and then for the propeller shafts, I get these now. Or shaft blocks. Start from the back again, go forward. So we'll go to the 7th block back, and you have propeller shaft there. Shaft block there. You have a 3 block space, and on the 4th, make another block, shaft block. And then 8 block space, and on the 9th, put another shaft block there. And then on this part where it starts to, become part of the hull itself, um, basically just use sandstone wall and the diorite wall. That's just on one layer there. So just that bit really. You can also replace these blocks down here. I don't know why they didn't get filled in. So go ahead and finish up these shaft blocks. And then also there's like a bulkhead door thing, I guess. So it's just on the side of the go to the very side edge of this box here and just punch a hole through here. And actually, was there a door there? Let me check my deck plans. Because if there wasn't a door there, then obviously, I don't want to add one. I think I just added it when I didn't realize it was an oil tank. Let's check the side plan. Okay, I see no door. What about the tank top plans? Third door. There's not. Okay. Well. Or is that a door? That might be a door. A bulkhead door. Are there any other bulkhead doors on here? It doesn't look like it. Um, I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna leave the bulkhead door out because I think there may not have been a door at all. Actually, I don't even know how you would access any of that stuff down there. Was there a ladder in there? I think that might have been the room with the ladder. Let me check. This room, there's no access. I know that. This room, there's also no access. Um, hmm. Well, I guess you just can't go down to this part of the ship. Because this wasn't like cargo or anything to my knowledge. It's just empty space. Yeah, I guess to keep things simple, I'll just decide to go with that. After I don't have perfect plans for Doria, so kind of just have to guess sometimes. So add the center line there, and then did I add any other um beams going across? I did. And this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th block. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8th block from the center line. We'll add 2 more long beams going across. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drag this all the way along. And then on the other side as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. And then obviously we'll need our stair slab design. Start with stairs. Got my stairs. Let's do our slab stair design again. These are quartz stairs. Oh, smooth quartz stairs. Come on. Again, I'm just not going to add lights. Because, there's no way to access down here anyway. There's no point in it. And it's just kind of wasting my time, honestly. I'm tired, I need to go to bed. Stack this by 10. It'll bring us up to that point. We can start with the, here we see we need to go by 5, so stack this by 4. Oh, that cuts into the oil tank thing. Could be an issue. Trim that off. Yeah, I guess I'll just take that to that and just do stack by 2. Fill in this little bit here. And then let's stack this by 1, 2, 3. Yeah, stack by 2 again. Fill in this little side again. And then fill in this little back area. Yay. We can cut, flip, and paste all that to make things easier to do. Copy, flip, right, and paste. Yay. Maybe we'll fill in the deck above. Alright, so there's those areas done. I have 2 more left. So I think this area is basically just super simple. Let me check. Because, yeah, there's no propeller shafts inside. So yeah, it's very, very simple, as you can see. And then, I'll have to line the entire, and I didn't line the entire peak tank yet. I'm already at 37 minutes. Do I want to make it longer? I feel like, you know what, I'll just leave it at that. We'll get those 2 areas done in the next part, part 17. It'll be an easy, short, quick part. As for today's part, it was also pretty easy, short, and quick. Obviously, if you want to add some sort of like escape hatches, you can. I just don't exactly know where to put them. If you want to put bulkhead doors, again, I don't really know where to put them. Lights, you know, it's all up to you. I'm leaving it how that is, since I don't know. It's just a guess. So, yeah, that's really it. So, hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye for now.